What's going on, everybody? This is James, and today is June 17th, 2022. And, today, this episode, we're going to be talking about, is it a good time to buy real estate right now? And people always ask us this question, and I want to make sure to clarify everything because you have to ask yourself, is it the right time for you to buy real estate right now based on your financial situation? Everybody financial situation is different and everybody economy is different. So you got to ask yourself, are you ready? Do you have the money, right? So you got to look at how much your rent is, right? If you're paying rent and you're paying about $2,500 a month, then that's a different question than if you're single and you're paying about $800 a month in rent. Okay, everybody's situation is different, so you gotta ask yourself, what is it? What is your situation? Are you making your decision based on macroeconomic indicators, or are you making decisions based on like your personal, right? So you got to know your finances. That's the most important thing that we recommend, is to go deep dive into your finance, to do a forecast. All right. Like what type of clients and what type of buyer are you? Are you the type of person that need a home because, hypothetically, let's just say you have a family, right? And currently you have a family, you have a wife, you have kids, and not only that, right? You're currently renting right now, and you're paying, say, $2,200 to $2,500 a month in rent, and you've been doing it for 10 years, right? Or maybe just you've been doing it for 5 years. So just do the math, like break down the numbers and see if it makes sense for you financially, right? Easy math would be, let's just say 2,000 times 12, right? That's $24,000 a year. $24,000 a year times 5, right? Just round it up to about 25,000 times 5. That's $125,000 for 5 years, for the next 5 years that you're gonna throw that money into your rent, right? Now, if you buy a home, say instead of paying $2,500 a month, now your mortgage payment is $3,000 a month. That money is not going to, rent, right? You're putting that money back into your investment, right? It's just like your little piggy bank, and there's a lot of benefits to owning a home. So, anyways, everybody's situation is different. You gotta figure out what your situation would be. There's also ways for you guys can bring down the cost of home ownership. Have roommates, buy a home, share rooms, right? Rent out each bedroom individually. That's what I would do. The smart thing that I would do, rent out each room individually. What else? So, it's a good time to buy right now. There's never a wrong time to buy. You just got to know your finances. And then also, you have to ask yourself, do I need it or do I want it, right? Anything in life that you do, you need to ask yourself, like, what problem does this solve, right? And do I need it, right? And in order for you to determine if you need it or you want it, you have to look at, a lot of things. You have to take a lot of things into consideration, like shareholders, stakeholders, people around you, right? Increasing the quality of life. You have to think about, like, why am I buying, right? Am I buying because I want to make a ton of money in real estate because home prices are increasing? Well, you have to buy for the right reason, okay? And then I want to add that it's important that you think for yourself, okay? It's very important that you think for yourself. Everybody's situation is different. I can say that, if you do not own a home yet, buy a home. Because if you need it, buy it. If you have the money, buy it. right? If you don't, then save money. If you don't have the money and the monthly payment is too high, then figure out how to make more money, right? So then you can buy it. Buy at least one, because you always need a place to live, right? It's just like having a car. You need a car to work, right? To make money, to transport, right? Everybody need a place to live eventually. What you have to ask yourself, like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna rent for the rest of my life? If you can buy it in cash, buy it in cash. If you can't, then get a mortgage, right? Trying to pay off your house as quickly as you can. Interest rate is high. I get it. Everybody has the same situation, but you have to look at it also long term too, because what happened if interest rate and when interest rate goes down, right? Do you think everybody is gonna buy properties and home prices gonna go up again, and you're gonna be outbid, right? Because what we see is that what we're seeing is that, like, last 2 years ago till now, homes are getting outbid, right? We're getting 30 to 50 whatever offers that we're getting, and then we're getting 30 to 40 to 50, even $100,000 over asking. And now, you're getting properties at, listed price, right? Or maybe a couple $1,000s here and there off of listed price. So you're not competing with a whole bunch of people that are buying anymore. So imagine this. Imagine in a good market where interest rate is low and the monthly payment is low again. Everybody and their mom is gonna buy a house. You're gonna be on the wait list again. Do you think you'll get? Do you think you'll be able to buy a house? Do you think you'll be able to get one during that market? No. So, why wait, right? So, if you can afford it, I recommend buying. You need to get at least one. Now, your second one, you can afford to wait. Because the truth is, you can hunker down because you already own a home already. Your monthly payment's already low because you refinance your home already, right? But everybody's situation is different. Ask yourself, is it a need or is it a want? Is it a need or is it one? So when people come to me and they ask me about, like, hey James, do you recommend us buying a home? I need to know your financial situations. I need to know, like, why you're buying, and I need to know like how many properties do you own so far already, and I need to know, like, what your plans are with your cash, right? I need to know, like, your forecast, your game plan. So anyways, hopefully this helped, guys. There's never a bad time to buy. This market remind me of the market in 2018, and 2018 is when they started to raise interest rate a little bit, and everybody start freaking out, and the housing market stall, and it pull back just a little bit. But I can tell you this, okay? When interest rate goes up, you'll look like a genius if you buy a house today. When interest rate goes down, you'll still look like a genius because you're able to refinance it at a lower rate. If the housing market crash, right? If the housing and the whole stock market and the whole economy go into a Great Depression, what we're seeing, or what we're probably going to see, is that the government is going to print a ton of money again. They're going to create a whole bunch of, like, programs again to help, the middle class American. They don't want the middle class American to lose their home. No. So, they have the formula, right? And they is the monetary and the fiscal policy maker, which is the federal and, Jerome Powell and, and Janet Yellen from the U.S. Treasury. We have the formula to stimulate the economy again if they wanted to. So do you think they're gonna, like, crash the market and make everybody poor? No. Mortgage forbearance. Do you think they're not gonna implement mortgage forbearance later on in the future? Do you think they're not gonna provide rental credits for people to rent, to pay for their mortgage? Do you think they're not gonna offer, like, government assistance for people, for lower income, or not even lower income, for just, like, middle class American? No, right? So all of this, you have to look at yourself and in terms of like your finances and figure out what is best for you. And if you need help kind of guiding and looking at numbers, let us know. Our contact information is down below. It doesn't matter if you're looking to buy or sell or invest. Let us know what your thought process are. Also as well, are you guys waiting? And if you are waiting to buy, why are you waiting? And I'm sure the reason is valid. And I hope you guys, become homeowners soon. So, anyways, don't give up. This is a good time, regardless what it is. Stay blessed, guys. This is James. I'm with the Pham Real Estate Group. Peace and love. See you guys at the top.